Have you ever engaged in a serious debate over which is better, Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings? Have you ever played Smash or Pass using only characters from Star Wars and Marvel movies? If you answered yes to any of these questions, we have the podcast for you. Listen to The Steam Gentlemen, the podcast where an expert panel convenes to ask the questions about pop culture and social commentary that other podcasts are afraid to ask. Listen to The Steam Gentlemen on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Ladies and gentlemen, Wrestling Fans International Association is back. That's right, the premier fan club association of the 1970s and 1980s has been revived and is back in business. Join today. It's free at thewfia.org. That's thewfia.org. You can also join us on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/WFIA 1969. Welcome back, everybody, to Chronicles by Fleisch. This is the 1998 version. This is Extreme Championship Wrestling, and I am your host, Brad Drake. Tonight, ECW is in the ECW Arena for Holiday Hell 1998. This will not be a televised broadcast, so don't have to worry about that. Let's see who's absent. Perry Saturn, his contract hasn't started yet. Cool. And here we go with some behind-the-scenes stuff. Bobby Duncum was causing some trouble. Mass Superstar. Straightened him out. Looks like we have some protege work here. Good stuff. All right. Let's take a look at our card for tonight, everybody, for Holiday Hell. For those of you that may have missed the last episode, I explained how this is working with our monthly events in the ECW Arena or in the Hammerstein Ballroom, followed by our monthly pay-per-view 2 months later that'll be in a much larger arena. So this one's Holiday Hell in the ECW Arena, and we're going to open the night with Jack Victory against Spike Dudley. We're going to see New Jack mixing it up with Mike Awesome. Yoshihiro Tajiri and Mikey Whipwreck will take on the Dudley Boyz. Doink, the effing clown, he's the whole effing circus, everybody. He's going to battle the new effing show, Jerry Lynn. Bobby Duncum Jr., big, bad Bobby Duncum Jr. is going to face the human suplex machine, Taz. The Sandman is climbing in there against Sabu. The Pitbulls, former World Tag Team Champions, will face Bam Bam Bigelow and Chris Candido in tag team action. And then our main event, everybody, for the World Television title, Tommy Dreamer will battle Mr. Monday Night, Rob Van Dam, the reigning and defending champion. So with that said, everybody, with all of that said, let's get to booking. Here we go. Victory and Spike Dudley opening it up here. And I had somebody comment on one of our shows not too long ago. They don't like me doing this screen. They want me to skip through this whole screen and go right to the actual running of the show. To me, like, this is where we get to talk about wrestlers and do some fun stuff with the show. Why would we not want to show this? I got about 600 and some videos, and every time we've laid out a card and done a show like this, we've always shown this part of it, and it's the only complaint I've ever gotten. I found that a little odd. All right, Spike Dudley is going to get the win here over Jack Victory. Up next, we have New Jack and Mike Awesome. They're going to go 10 minutes. Mike Awesome, of course, is managed by Jeff Jones. Mike Awesome is on a tear here in ECW. He's only lost to Masato Tanaka, and they have traded wins back and forth. You can see he's got white hot momentum. Take a look at his match history real quick. We got the time. Company ECW. There we go. So there you go. Awesome is 58 here in 1998. So, pretty outstanding. All right. There he is. There's Mike Awesome. Here is New Jack. I always liked New Jack, but New Jack's the man to put Mike Awesome over here. All right, so there we go. Mike Awesome with the W continues his winning ways. Tajiri and Whipwreck against the Dudley boys. They're going to go 12. I think I've discussed this before, but I never got the Mikey Whipwreck thing. It just never made any sense to me. I never got it. It was just weird. It was always weird. It was another guy jumping around in a t-shirt. My opinion, of course. All right, Devon Dudley is going to get the win here. They're going to get some help from their manager, which is Joel Gertner. So that one is now in the books. Doink, the effing clown, is going to face Jerry Lynn. And I believe they're going to go 12 here. Let's double check. Yes, and that last match should have been 12 too. Here we go. Doink versus Lynn. Matt Bourne has done a good job for us in this Doink the Effin' Clown gimmick. I think I told you the story before. When I was 16 years old watching ECW, I always thought they should have brought in Doink and made him Doink the Effin' Clown, the whole effing circus. So here we are in 2024, and I made it happen. All right, Jerry Lynn's going to get the win. Let's see if Matt Bourne complains here. He may. And he does not, surprisingly. All right, so the Dudley boys. Okay. We got that booked, right? All right, up next here, Bobby Duncum Jr. and Taz. Taz is getting ready to hit something big here. It's just not happening yet. But it will. So we'll just continue stringing up wins for Taz. And he's either going to enter a feud with Douglas or a feud with Rob Van Dam. I'm just not sure which one yet. And Taz is going to get the win over here over the young Bobby Duncum. We already used Joe Malenko once. Let's use him again. Good. All right, Sandman and Sabu. They're going to go 12. I'm going to leave this one open-ended. Because it doesn't matter to me who wins this one. Either one of these guys will benefit from the W. All right. This one is in the books, ready to go. Next, we have the Pitbulls. Whoa, that was weird, wasn't it? What the hell just happened there with the screen? All right, here's the Pitbulls versus Bigelow and Candido. So we'll put in the Pitbulls. Here is Bam Bam Bigelow. Here is Chris Candido. So the Pitbulls are in a feud. They've lost the World Tag Team title to Doug Furnas and Phil LaFon. Doug Furnas and Phil LaFon are managed by Paul Heyman and are full-on heel now. So we're going to have Bam Bam Bigelow get the win. He's going to get the win by outside interference. And we are going to have Paul Heyman interfere. And that's going to continue this feud with the Pitbulls with Furnas and LaFon. And at the same time, it gives Bigelow and Candido a big win. Booking 101 there, everybody. Keeping the heat on the feud. All right. Up next here, we have Tommy Dreamer and Rob Van Dam. They're going to go 14. That last bout should have been 14. You can't have long matches with this product type. So here we go. Here is Tommy Dreamer. Here is Rob Van Dam. This should be an outstanding match. So Dreamer versus Van Dam. The C indicates the title. Here is the World Television title on the line. And Rob Van Dam is going to get that win, everybody. That one's booked. Ooh, we got to book 25 more minutes. We really screwed up here with the times. That's what I hate about this this product. This sucks. How do we want to do this? We could add a couple more matches. We absolutely could. All right, let's do that. Let's add a couple more matches. Let's add. Terry Funk against Jason Knight. Why not, right? The only problem is this is going to jack up the cost of the show. Here we go with that one, but it does give Terry Funk a win. Knight versus Funk. And we'll have to make the adjustment when we get back to the main screen to drop the time of these shows. Drop this one way down the card. Yeah, that's an okay spot for it right there. Let's make it a 12-minute bout. Okay, so we need 11 more minutes to proceed. Let's put another tag match in here. And let's take a look at our teams available. Got the Chair Swinging Freaks. They're always good to use. We're going to exclude the already booked. We're going to put them against Hot Commodity. And this one's good. We'll make that the new opener. And of course, we're going to have the Freaks get the win. All right, so we're ready to go here. And let's go ahead and run it. I was going to get even more controlling here and edit the referees and the road agents for every match, but I don't really feel like doing it. It's not going to be that much money difference. So let's go ahead and start the show, and let's see how we do. All right, so there we go. Axel Rotten beats Julio De Niro. The Freaks get the win, 37 overall. Up next here, Jack Victory against Spike Dudley, 29 for these two competitors. Not the greatest of matches, but neither one of these guys was very good at this point. I take that back. Jack Victory could go. He was older here at this point, but he could go. Spike Dudley was just kind of a spot guy that took a beating. All right, up next here, New Jack and Mike Awesome get a nice 60 score. Good stuff. Awesome wins with that awesome bomb. The Dudley Boyz win with the Dudley Death Drop over Tajiri and Whipwreck, 51. The Dudleys are starting to get hot here. All right, up next, Jerry Lynn gets to win with that Cradle Pile Driver over Doink the Effin' Clown, 55. Nice score. Terry Funk gets the win on Jason Knight with that Pile Driver, 63 63 for this one, everybody. See what happens there? My brain moves quicker than my tongue. Bobby Duncum Jr. against Taz. Taz wins with that T-Bone Taxplex. Should be T-Bone Tazplex. But that's all right. I like the Taxplex. I think I'm going to start using that one. 58 for these two. Up next, Sandman against Sabu. Sabu rightfully gets the win over Sandman here. 69 overall for this one. Good match. Real good match. Up next here, the Pitbulls against Bigelow and Candido. And Bigelow gets the win over Pitbull number 1 after that interference from Paul Heyman. So that feud with Furnace and LaFon continues. And it's a good feud, everybody. Up next here, Tommy Dreamer and Rob Van Dam. Our main event only gets a 69 here. Tommy Dreamer disappoints a little bit here. I'm surprised by that one. 69 overall. Lots of green. Green equals money. But we are heavily favored on the score of the main event. So I don't know how we're going to do here. And we don't get any popularity changes. Yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more than that, but that's all right. Rob Van Dam does an outstanding job. And I would like to point out Bam Bam Bigelow and Chris Candido here too. They had a good match there. All right, so all of them are going to get great performance from me. We're going to make that speech. Van Dam is very happy. Bigelow is pleased, and Chris Candido is pleased. Brad Drake is not so pleased. We could have done a little bit better than that one. Could have done a little bit better with that one. But that's the way it goes, everybody. So we're moving on to December to Dismember. It's coming up next. And we're actually heading to Florida here to continue our tour we're going to make some adjustments right here, right now. Okay. Holiday Hell needs to be dropped a half hour. So that should be 2.5 hours show max. So let's make sure that House Party is set up that way. 2.5 hour max, yes. All right, and then we'll adjust the others another time. Take a quick look around here. Do we see anything? We really don't. Nothing's too crazy. Who's Psycho Sid? Oh, they have Sid in the NWA Alliance in the WWF. Ugh. Sid's 38 here. I didn't realize he was that old. All right, that's going to do it for us, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to this episode. For those of you that are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and drop us a message below. Let us know you found the channel and what you think of us so far. For those of you looking for more, you need more, you want that 1987 Supermod, head on over to patreon.com/PowerCast Network for just $5, everybody. You'll get access to the latest version of the Supermod, all of our spreadsheets, all of our shows early and ad-free, and so much more. Check it out today, everybody. Patreon.com/PowerCast Network. Don't forget to check us out on social media, facebook.com/groups/1987 Supermod. And make sure to take advantage of a free membership opportunity with Wrestling Fans International Association by heading on over to thewfia.org. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and we'll see you next time.